HooHooHooRobin.
We got lots going on here. Patrice, Oneal in studio.
Yeah. What the hell were we yapping about off the air?
The water thing, you want to go down that road?
Oh, my God,
That was pretty interesting, actually.
You got it, because I can't imagine that type of mindset where
absolutely
some guy is telling you this and he's serious.
So I do a show. It's a private show. It's not for Michael Dell. It's for his money managers who are super rich, and they get, I think, because
it's a corporate gig, basically.
It was a corporate gig, and they were learning about me. They were asking me black questions. What's it like to
an exchange program? Yeah.
Wow.
They get people like Patrice to entertain them in between their meetings and stuff.
Oh no, they had in a room entertaining 20 people. Blinded by the light. What group is that?
Steve Miller Band.
But they had them in a
Really?
room playing their music in front of 20 rich people.
When you're all multi-gazillionaires and you have a little party for yourself, you don't just get some wedding band you get like Steve Miller. You just pop them in a room.
It's God.
With the Christmas party.
Well, the Christmas party was funny, but that was because well, tell that really fast. And then
Bradley Delp, the singer from Boston. Remember the band Boston?
One of the biggest bands, one of the biggest albums of all time, that first one.
Boston. And he was playing Beatles. He was playing Beatle covers in a Beatle cover band for our radio station's Christmas party up in Boston.
So he's playing. This guy was selling out arenas in the 70s, had one of the biggest albums ever. Fast forward a few years, and it's Aunt and I and the rest of the dopey DJs at the station with our dates watching him do Beatles songs.
But should he
in
not
front of
have
100
been?
people?
Now, there's a difference between, you should be doing that and you shouldn't. It's like, okay, you see that show on NBC with all the old bands.
We love that show.
Yeah. It's like,
Hit Me Baby one more time.
They should be. So maybe the guy from Boston should be doing that because he can't help it. You don't have a career. You don't have a career.
He said, we talked to him. He said that's what he wants to do.
If he's still got the royalty money rolling in from Boston, and he's all set for life, and he likes Beatles tunes, and wants to do that.
By the way,
God bless him.
In all fairness, he does an unbelievable job too.
Of course he did.
And then
he's got a great voice.
End of the night, and could sing a tune or two. He's up there drunk, just singing.
I helped out. And I got to say I sang with the singer from Boston.
Yeah,
how about that?
Because by the third set, no one's paying attention because it's a Christmas party. Everyone's hammered, and here's this guy that used to be a rock superstar.
Arenas in the 70s, yeah.
I want to be detached enough to just go make money. That's why I'm just not, I don't have anything. Because I can't get detached. I get depressed.
You can't get detached from what, though?
Meaning I can't, I should want to just go perform in front of a bunch of rich white people every 5 minutes. Hey, baba doo bop, ding bop bang, man. It was like a guy who did Dr. Evil guy. He did that, and he gets paid, and he just
walks around like Dr.
through
Evil.
it. $1 million, and he got paid and left. And I'm trying to.
It was really him?
It was
impression.
Whatever.
Real fast, John in Astoria. Let's get past this. Go ahead, John.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to let you know it's not Steve Miller Band. That's Manfred Mann's Earth Band that sang that song.
Oh, is that it? He's right, too.
Just felt like correcting you.
All right, thanks, John.
Bruce redid it.
Whoever saw that.
I think Bruce did originally, and then Manfred. I don't know.
And it was so I'm in front of these rich. I mean, they're Michael Dell was the richest of all. I mean, he's $20 billion, and everything.
$20 billion with a B.
$20 billion with
right.
a B, and it trickles down. I was asking so many questions, how did you become this rich, And his whole thing, you know how he became rich, because you talking about him today.
Yeah.
He cut out stores. That's what he did. He just, he built the computers for $600 and sells them to you for $700.
Because he doesn't have stores.
Doesn't have stores, doesn't have blah, blah, blah. That's why he's worth $1 billion. So I'm in room, if somebody in there was worth $3 million, and I was talking to him, he goes, yeah, I own this business that I'm worth $4 million. And I'm like, Jesus, you're hey, nigga. Right? I'm like, you're a joke, you poor son of a bitch. So I'm talking to this guy, everybody in there have Lear jets and da-da-da, and they at the table. And it's fair enough. They're going to ask me black questions. Some ask them white questions, which was much more important, you know what I mean? Saving money and things like that. And I'm like, look, I'm just trying to, if I just bought a plasma TV for no reason at all, just because without a warranty. So I go to the dude, he goes, yes. I said, what do you do? Well, I market different ideas. I met the guy who owns the rights to, what's the Skycam.
Really?
He owns Skycam.
The rights to Skycam.
The idea of Skycam is his.
So when any news agency goes to the Skycam, he's getting a check.
That wire cam that flies around the NFL and
that
he
thing
owns that. So I'm talking to guys like this. So the guy goes, one guy goes, yeah, market different ideas. I have an idea. We're marketing new water, marketed towards black people. And I go, oh really? Huh? Yeah. I go, so. I'm looking at him like waiting for his face to go, just buy
waiting
just
for a punchline or something.
Nothing. He's dead serious. So he goes, yes, we're thinking about calling it H2Yo. And I go, I'll sue you right now, motherfucker. He looks at me because I thought it was a joke.
Right.
He looks at me like, who invited this low class motherfucker?
Like it couldn't possibly be real.
Like
H2Yo.
Are you joke? I kept looking at him sideways. You know how you talk to somebody and they say something, and you need somebody else to look at to go, is this nigga joking? H2Yo, did you just say? And he was dead serious. And that's who I was like dealing with, man. It was just, it was an unbelievable adventure.
Yeah.
Because those were the white people. When black people talk about white people, that's them. That's them. It's not like just the average guy.
Right, walking on the street going to work or something.
No,
yeah.
It's the guys like, who make decisions in life. $20 billion, man. Michael Dell can't go broke.
That have no clue what's going on in the real world.
He can't go broke. They said he's being sued by 40 people right now. And it's just like he can't go broke.
That's just business as usual, being sued by that many people.
Unbelievable.
It's like you cutting a check for the electric company or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I like the idea of H2Yo. I think that's actually
H2Yo.
Market. He's gonna market in Atlanta, and I'm sitting there going, man, are you serious, dude?
Wow.
And he's dead serious. Is there a problem with? Like I'm doing jokes. This is these people. I'm doing jokes. Like, hey, so what's with these goddamn Indians at the airport? I'm doing the Indian hacky, hey, day, and they're like looking like I know this is supposed to be funny, but and I look at him, I go, you motherfucker, y'all no one here flies regular. Yeah. They all fly Learjet.
They're so rich they don't
even know.
They don't know what an airport is. They don't understand what the inner workings of an airport.
You should have said something like, "Don't you hate when the caviar tumbles off the cracker?"
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable night.
And the servant puts the salad fork on the inside.
Hugla. And it seems like to us right now, it's like, oh yeah, that's, but it's like that.
Yeah, it's really like that.
What is it when you run out of toilet paper or anything human?
They have not a clue.
Like Michael Dell will come up to me, he was like, because they want to talk to a regular person, and he was talking to me, and I'm like, listen, do me a big favor. Don't try to be down to earth with me. Could you not do that? Can you just stay some type of untouchable billion? Don't put it this way. Don't try to be my friend and not give me $1 million.
Right. If you're gonna play that shit, cut me a check.
Exactly. Do not try to be down to earth with me like a regular guy.
Did he hook you up with a free computer at least?
Nah, man.
I'm looking at what is that?
No, it's not the water. It's just another H2Yo product.
H2Yo.
You mean he's going to be in court fighting for the name?
But you know,
cheap,
50
small,
Cent
and
owns,
effective noisemaker.
Vitamin water. You know that's
really?
50 Cent.
Really?
Vitamin. You know vitamin water.
That's
right?
taking over the world, of course.
That's 50 Cent.
Wow. Like he needs more money too.
He owns it.
Wow.
Jesus. Well, you got to give it to him. I guess it works.
I hope I didn't mess it up for 50. Where white people know they drinking this water.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
everybody go.
Yeah. 1 million spit takes just happened.
Ooh.
What?
All right, we got some other things really fast. Anthony, we're doing this Assault on the Media contest.
As long as you don't tell me Bismarcky owns Smart Water.
It's the contest is officially on. The month of July is the Assault on the Media contest.
I think I saw one last night online.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to acknowledge here. It's Buffalo Paul. He's in the lead.
Yeah.
A hardcore fan of the show, a pest. Loves spreading the virus in many, many ways in the Buffalo area. He's a true pest of the Opie and Anthony show, Anthony. Well, Buffalo Paul struck WGRZ-TV in Buffalo, an NBC affiliate, early, I guess, yesterday. He executed a flawless assault on the media, they're saying.
Yes, it was.
Actually, the video's up on opieandanthony.com.
No one got fired either.
He got assigned behind reporter Claudine Ewing. Photos and videos are up on opieandanthony.com. And the pest who pulls off the best assault on the media will win an XM MiFi and a whole bunch of other cool stuff from the show. We're still trying to figure that out, actually. We want to do concert tickets or something, but it's a national contest, so we got to figure out the prizes. But definitely a MiFi for the best assault on the media in the month of July. And Buffalo Paul is certainly in the lead, okay?
I'm looking at it now, and look how he got the names in there, the faces. He moves the sign so you can see the name.
And
great job.
And he's wearing a official Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirt,
Yes,
Anthony.
he is.
That you could get through my brother.
That was a great assault.
That link is also up on opieandanthony.com because my brother now has the pest T-shirts as well. So
Yes, Jimmy?
isn't that great? That's our thing.
We're fucking crazy, man.
Other than the sign?
Everybody, I saw that in the news. Like everybody's like, Opie.
So annoying.
Dude, that's our
Just
our
pests.
thing. Our thing, just to be annoying pests.
Somebody sold my satellite radio, so I don't even know anything anymore.
They stole your satellite?
Yeah, broke into my truck. Yeah.
It got Opie's, too.
Yeah, they stole mine. It's a hot item, I guess, to steal.
Jeez.
What the hell are they going to do with it? It's subscriber-based. It's like
who
you...
even,
They don't know what it is. They just see a little thing mounted. They figure it's
It looks,
radar detector.
I think they think it's a navigation system or something because
Yeah.
what can you really do with it if you steal it out of someone's truck?
94.9.
The Morning Doghouse got canned for making offensive comments, and there's an even more controversial personality taking their place.
At least there's not many Asians in San Francisco.
Yeah, what the fuck is he thinking?
Jeez, he went to, like,
Actually, it's not
Asian
even,
headquarters.
Actually, it's not even his fault. They decided to hire him there, and we wish him luck, obviously. But yeah, there's a huge. I didn't even think about that.
Giant.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
So
San Francisco.
San Francisco? Yeah, that's where it is.
It's
Yeah, they had to make him go all the way to San Francisco, man.
Yeah, chased his ass all the way across the country.
But if he got kicked out of New York,
Yeah.
which is, the worst place you could be in terms of people and what they'll deal with, he's went to PC San Francisco?
I know.
Oh,
They're gonna love his friggin' gay songs and stuff.
poor Rick.
I'm so gay, Remember that one?
we love that one.
With his AIDS references and everything else. Oh, they'll love him there.
So a lot of controversy.
I think he's just hoping that all the people that listen don't have the strength to pick up the phone because they're having a bad day.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
I'd love to complain, but I'm just going to pet my dog and wait for my friend to come over.
Oh, my God.
Little Sharpay in their lap.
Oh, he's going to have a good time in San Francisco.
By the way, Clay in Mississippi wants in. Go ahead, Clay.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, I was just wondering if this H2O was going to be packaged as a 40.
Here we go.
I can't believe that a stereotypical cracker voice would make a It's like, I want air as a 40. You
I can't
jackass.
believe.
Are
Don't
you
be-
driving an Indy car while you're saying that, you dick?
Dude, we got to get one caller from Alabama before you get out of here.
God
'cause-
damn, let me tell you.
God damn, H2O.
Oh,
40?
Oh, you make it sound like a good act. You got to hear the real people from Alabama. Here's one of Rick's songs, by the way. He's gonna be
which one?
He's going to be in the San Francisco market.
All right, San Francisco, here's what you can expect from our own Rick Delgado.
Why y'all doing that?
His voice, his words.
We're all gay, sticking T in our A. T cells low, we got the HIV.
Welcome to Frisco.
It's a great way to lose some weight on our way to Christopher Street.
Why don't you have him cancel his ticket to San Francisco?
Dead in days, legions all over my face. Pound my eighth and grab some ADD. You can watch my life wither away on our way to Christopher Street.
And how does he go?
On our way to Christopher Street. On our way to Christopher Street.
Wow.
Oh, my God. How do you get past one verse?
Right.
Like he's brainstorming. Wither away, lesions.
In all
I think
fairness,
he wrote down AIDS key phrases.
dude, in all
Like
fairness, we love that
sarcoma.
song. It makes us laugh a lot.
Oh.
But we
just got him fired.
I
You just got him picketed.
Oh, they are not going to play that when he gets there, I'm sure.
Somebody is drawing a picket sign right
Oh.
now.
Knowing Rick, though, he's the type of guy that'll start the show, he's
With that.
Is he going to be on the air? Or is he just producing? Or I don't know what the deal is, but he'll start with that thing and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, this is great. Let's play this.
But anyway, it's big news in San Francisco and in the radio community, and I guess the news is all over in San Francisco. I got the story in front of me. So Rick Delgado, the twice-fired former producer of Opie and Anthony, and Miss Jones in the Morning will produce Strawberry in the Morning starting Monday at 6.
Strawberry in the Morning?
Delgado was the guy behind broadcasting a couple allegedly having sex in St. Pat's Cathedral.
Really?
So Miss Jones is going to San Francisco too?
No. Just they all copy each other. So it's
I think that he was saying that he's the former producer of Miss Jones' show. Is going to San Francisco.
Okay.
For the Strawberry? What?
Strawberry in the Morning.
Oh, was that him?
Strawberry and the Bum Rush.
Oh, Strawberry's not even a chick?
No, Strawberry's a guy.
Oh, God. I was ready to say Strawberry's hot. Thank God I didn't say that. Because there's a chick in the picture. So I'm assuming she's got to be Strawberry. Let's see. Delgado was the guy behind broadcasting a couple allegedly having sex in St. Pat's Cathedral and the one who created a song that made fun of Asian tsunami victims.
Now, that song was funny. Come on.
Go find your mommy.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it now.
A tree right through your head.
All they did was just list real facts.
Right. Put it to music.
There's a big old wave.
The mistake
getting ready to drown you, and you can't breathe because you're underwater, and your lungs are filled with stuff.
The mistake he made was he had that song written, and the tragedy wasn't even 24 hours old.
Oh, the second it happened.
Wait a little while.
Just go find your mommy.
Child slavery.
But what's her name?
A double-decker bus. It just exploded.
It just exploded in Liverpool Station.
Screaming limeys coming out of the subway with blood on their faces.
A mommy-less Christmas. Jesus.
Run, you limey, run.
And Angelina Jolie is adopting all of those tsunami kids, by the way.
Yeah, she's grabbing them all up.
Jeez.
Like they're going to be worth something.
How about a black kid or something? Just
something. Help out.
Somebody American, third world American. Get a Puerto Rican.
What is that, Strawberry?
Yep. Yeah, this gets a little more interesting. The story, okay, station exec Kim Bryant tells a story that explains why she made this controversial hire.
Oh, she has to explain herself.
Because a lot of people thought that Rick was not going to get hired ever
Unhireable, just like us.
She explains. The story comes from Clear Channel executive, Ed Krampf, whose father was hospitalized with a heart problem.
Yeah.
Krampf, because it's MPF, so
Krampf?
I think it's just Krampf.
Krampf.
Was in the hospital room
and say his own name.
Krampf was in the hospital room and saw his father looking worse. He told a nurse, and the nurse said his father looked all right. Then his father went code blue and had to be treated immediately. The next day, a nursing supervisor told Krampf that they would have another nurse take over his father's care. But Krampf said no. He wanted the same nurse, the one who had learned his lesson, to continue caring for his dad.
Oh, I got you. So the guy that learned his lesson is going to do a better job
because he learned that lesson.
Because he learned his lesson than the new guy you bring in that hasn't learned his lesson.
And then they wanted Rick to carry out his fucking his bedpan or something.
Yeah, I thought they wanted Rick to write a song.
You went code blue.
Breathe, you fucker, breathe.
That's it. Wow, that's very profound.
Join Rick Delgado as he joins with his CD called Obvious.
But then it goes on here. That's an important story for all of us, said Bryant. This is Kim Bryant. The best person for the job may be the one who has learned from his mistakes.
So says Krampf.
It's a gutsy move by Bryant, the highest-ranking female in local radio, who oversees 11 Clear Channel stations, including blah, 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 blah.
Clear Channel hired Rick?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish there was more women like that in the business.
Yeah.
She's pretty cool. I can't hate her for that.
That's a good move.
Dude, I applaud them. I give them credit, you know. I mean,
Did you guys learn your lesson?
Well,
no. No, you know what? People think we learned our lesson because, we're not sending people into church to have sex. But it's not even about learning a lesson. We're just as big a douchebags as we were then. But now we're just a little smarter.
Yeah, we'll just get fired for something.
We want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want at least a little more time where I'm getting a paycheck coming in. That's about it. Yeah. And then we'll blow it up by
sending.
Oh my God!
You can't really
Hold on.
You can't figure out who's offended by what.
Of course.
There's some Delgado quotes.
Oh, great!
And he loves the spotlight, so he's loving this today. Brian says Delgado and the new show featuring local DJ Strawberry and Faye Carmona Last in Miami will be more community-oriented and listener-friendly than the Doghouse, the show they're replacing, which she said got to be more about the host and the community.
Uh-oh.
In a surprising interview.
Surprising. Oh, boy. Should I snap in? Should I snap in? I took my seatbelt off when I went to the bathroom. I think I should buckle in for one of Rick's comments.
Rick was always known for his ridiculous quotes to the media. Remember how he described our show? That's legendary.
Yeah. If you're not laughing in the first 20 minutes,
then this show isn't
for you. Thanks, Rick.
In the first 20 minutes?
Thanks. We have inside jokes that people that have been listening for 2 years don't fucking get.
There are people that will finally start start laughing, yes, 2 years later because 2 years later
they finally get one of our stupid inside jokes or movie references. And then realize how
brilliant we actually are.
We make movie references no one understands until they see the movie a year later. 20 minutes, give them. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, this show is never about trying to hit him with a laugh right away. It's a whole thing that goes on. Dare I say it's a culture. It's an Opie and Anthony culture.
Yeah.
So here's a surprising interview. In a surprising interview, Delgado said he thinks he was misinterpreted and wrote a song that was only in bad taste but not racist, even though it used an epithet for Chinese people.
Epithet.
He said he won't do that again because, and I quote, I like their food and want to eat in their restaurants.
Jesus.
Oh, see, he just doesn't learn. At least wait for first day on the job. He's not even working yet.
And listen to this. He also recalled that shock jock Howard Stern called him a scumbag.
Oh, yeah? What? When did that happen?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how much that says, he added.
Does he remark that Ben Sparks also called him the same thing?
Yeah. On a daily basis?
Hey, Rick got hired.
Come back.
Ben and Steve obsessed with Rick. Absolutely obsessed.
I don't know what he thinks he's going to do in San Francisco. Steve's probably gossiping already online.
Oh,
Chatty
man.
Cathy's, all of them.
Y'all are really silently getting this boy's career destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's finished in San Francisco.
Nah, he'll be all right.
We love Rick.
Yeah, I do like the kid.
But when the first Sissy, come on, when they play the Tsunami and they play this song, the Sesame Street gay song.
Oh, it's over.
Brian said he would be monitored closely to make sure it didn't happen again. And then Christine Chan, executive director of the National Organization of Chinese Americans, said her group will also closely monitor the show.
Oh, great. He's sunk.
An Asian woman. You know, they have a great sense of humor.
Yeah. Where's his other song?
Asian women are like...
Which song?
I'm so gay, I'm so gay, I'm so gay.
That's old school.
Damn.
All right, and then I guess you could comment about Rick's hiring.
Yeah.
Because that was an online article, and then, you could comment about the articles you read.
Of course.
Here's a couple of the comments. Clear Channel has some nerve to hire him in a market with a huge Asian population.
Ah, there you go.
He must have agreed to work for pennies, or Clear Channel is pretty darn desperate. As a 21-year-old male, I'm boycotting Wild 94.9.
21-year-old male said that?
He wrote darn? Pretty darn desperate?
No way. No way that's a 21-year-old guy that wrote that.
The next comment, San Francisco will love Rick. He's just right for the people there.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. But then the next one is the one making me chuckle. This morning show will be so good. I can't wait to tune in. Tell him Fred.
Really? People are commenting. That's great.
What in the world is 94.9 thinking? This is preposterous and unthinkable with the horrid rap sheet that this guy has had. The Bay is home to diversity and the appreciation of different backgrounds, genders, and ethnicity. This decision will not only lead me to boycott the station, but to also tell other members of the Asian community to beware of what has come about to this station.
No one needs you.
Bear in mind,
Asians really don't have much of a pull.
And they're not. Listen, they do not. That's what I couldn't understand from the Hot 97 thing. It's like, when did Asians get fear power? When did we start worrying about?
When did that happen?
Like, what do they buy? What do people market to Asians for them to destroy a show?
Exactly, besides very small condoms. And fucking bowls for their hairdos.
But
SARS masks.
Yeah.
Only thing that Asians make me laugh is that when there's an Asian with an American first name and their regular last name, like Jacqueline Wu,
Arthur Chien,
Teddy Cho, line 3.
Peter Cho,
Yeah, what's that all about?
Teddy Cho, line. Oh my God.
Marty Yang.
Marty Yang.
Let's go to Marty Yang for the story.
I don't
Stop it.
You know it's a white dad and an Asian mother.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose all my culture. All right, we'll keep the last name.
Marty Yang. Hello, yes, this is Marty Yang, and I like to say, what?
Marty?
Yang?
Stop it. Your name's Marty.
Spell your name. 2 squiggle lines, 4 bricks, and a question mark tied in a knot.
Yeah, all of a sudden they got like fear power, where people now, you got, watch out, they're gonna boycott.
Yeah,
How can they boycott?
I mean, not to say they can't make. I mean, they got people fired from the but. I mean, it's a lot of them, but they're not up there yet. Like the top fear goes to Jews. I said this before.
I think black. I think black.
Black is second.
No, I think black is first.
Absolutely not, man. Not in society. Jews get you fired. Black people make you nervous, and they could get you fired.
You come off looking like a racist. It's worse than coming off looking like an anti-Semite.
Absolutely not. No
I think,
effing way.
I think
in
so.
show business, I got to agree with Patrice. I'll tell you why. Because
right.
when you look at Marlon Brando,
the Jews run the business.
Well, yeah. Well, but Marlon Brando said it wrong. But what he was saying is every ethnicity has been stereotyped. The blacks, the Italians, everything but Jews. He's like, you never see that stereotype portrayed in films like you would blaxploitation movies or The Godfather or Goodfellas. You never see that Jewish stereotype. I would have to agree and say that that's the most.
You think if there were 3 Jews walking in Howard Beach and one of them got beat over the head with a bat, do you honestly think there'd be an outrage and marches and Reverend Al type?
Different kind of. It's like black people are afraid of black people's
You can
marches.
just stop right there.
They're afraid of our
afraid of black people.
as a group when we galvanize to not like something.
Come in the neighborhood.
They're afraid of Jews in terms of. Did he just say anti? I think celebrities should be more afraid of Jews. Maybe the average racist should be more afraid of black people. We'll give and take.
I think as far as maybe I'm just thinking more on a personal level as far as radio goes. Let's say radio.
You should be more afraid of Jews than black people.
No,
I'm with Patrice.
I think no. Yeah, you know why? Because if there's a Jew that's in charge of the radio station, let's say, he will definitely take it as. Yeah, let's just say there is.
The CEO of this company.
He will take what is being said, even if it's negative as far as Jews go, because it's working, it's getting ratings, and it's making money. Let's just say.
But you're talking about the one Jew who's making them.
The one that's making the decision whether to pull the plug based on complaints.
Like your Howard Beach thing, I think if you hit like no one likes the curly Q Jews, the ones with the coats walking around. People just want to see them get beat on top of their stupid top hats.
The Hasidic.
The Hasidic.
The Hasidic.
With the curly fries hanging from the side of
the Hasidic.
On the top of the stupid
Give me that dumb top hat.
I think we keep going. We're going to find out what's worse.
All right, you know what? But it's like, look, I agree. Black people in terms of, like, that's why, like, Abner Louima, Amadou Diallo, this is why, now look, I tend to believe that those particular cases are worse than Rodney King. That's why I feel.
Right.
Shot 41 times and the plunge in your ass. But they're African and Haitian.
Right.
They're not, they ostracize themselves from black people. When black people get on your ass, it's serious business. But we get on your ass in terms of a social, in the street level. Oh, you did this to a black person, so a cop choked a black kid, so we're going to come after him, galvanize. But when it comes to this, show business or one guy saying something and it's anti-Semitic put on it, you're done.
But blacks can get it in the news and keep shit in the news and pressure it over the long haul where you are, you just whittle away at the bosses wherever you are, and you wind up getting your ass thrown out of there for something you said. Or
the only difference in Howard Beach is I don't think that Jews being beat up would tap into that white guilt, and I think that's a big problem with because there's such a history, like the liberal whites get so guilty, and I'm not blaming all liberals. I'm just saying that white guilt comes out, and that's why, because black people don't really fire you. They complain until the white people running it fire you. That's basically the way it is, and it taps into that white guilt.
Well, look what happened. I think the black guy that beat up Yankel Rosenbaum, he just got out of yeah,
beat him up.
He beat up a Jew.
Beat him up.
This guy Yankel a Jew?
Killed him. Well, he like they did make an error at the hospital too, and he wound up dying. They didn't find a stab wound for hours later.
Oh, really?
You know, so they were saying, yeah,
he's just complaining. That's what they do.
Yeah,
my side.
I feel a pain. Oh, always complaining.
The man plunged the knife into me.
God.
Oh my God.
Well, you're finding the stab wound. My shoulder hurts. Gives me pain, but I don't want to complain.
Jesus.
Just a stab wound.
Just a stab wound. But he just recently got out. And I think if it was the other way around, and it was reversed, I think if a white guy was getting out of prison, you'd hear a little more about it. Like, why is this guy getting out? He killed a black guy. You know, why? I think in those terms, you get more flack from the black community.
White guilt again, though, because Lemrick Nelson's black. Don't
Whatever
forget
the case is,
and
you're getting less flack.
Look at this 1,000-year-old white boy they just not putting up for the Mississippi burning thing.
Yeah.
It's like... What is that? Some
now,
sorry Negroes. Here's a little something for you.
Little something for you.
Here's a little something, Negroes.
Time to rejoice. Oh, praise Jesus. They locked him up. They locked him up.
And finally, Gene Hackman is happy. William Dafoe is happy. That's what they did the movie for.
That old guy, he lived his life. Who cares?
He's 9,000-year-old racist.
Yeah.
He's a cantankerous old fellow.
Oh,
they're gonna
shaking his fist at the cameras.
You know those white the prison gangs. They're gonna make him an honorary like Buddha.
I'll be the head muckety muck. We got us a hero coming in today, boys.
What would you have done in the 60s?
Yeah.
This nigga stole my goddamn pack of cigarettes. What would you have done in the 60s?
We'd have burned that goddamn church down. Holy jeez. Oh,
what's this newfangled shanking you doing?
Newfangled?
What's this newfangled shanking? With a toothbrush, a sharpened toothbrush? Well, goddamn. We should have killed them goddamn 3 civil rights workers with a sharpened toothbrush. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
I love when they put him in front of, like, a woman, black, Asian judge, too. They get, like, where, you know, he's just sitting there going, my life is in this goddamn mixed breed hands, goddamn. She gonna be the one send me off to prison?
And you know, he's so back in the 60s, he's like, all right, do you plead guilty? I'm guilty. I did it. Of course I killed the niggas and them 2 nigga lovers. You see they made a movie? I was Michael Rooker.
Remember the judge in Mississippi burning? These were caused by outside influences. We're not condoning them, mind you.
Mind you.
I played the Michael Rooker role. People think I was Stephen Dorff. I wasn't.
You'd kill, would you, Frank? I wouldn't think about it no more than I would snapping a cat's neck. This is a private social club.
Oh, my God.
And ask them if they want to help save this country from the onslaught of integration. You know, the system is they want to throw white children and colored children into the melting pot of integration, out of which will come a conglomerated, mulatto, mongrel class of people. Both races will be destroyed in such a movement. I, for one, under God, will die before I'll yield 1 inch to that kind of a movement.
Yes, the applause. That's the best.
That guy has some passion.
And you know they're nodding their heads at each other.
That was in 1965. It's like, okay, when did that stop? At what point did his children say to their children, hey, man, we can't be making those speeches?
It didn't
stop.
People are thinking the same thing today. You just can't get up on a soapbox, and you can't find a soapbox. mind you.
Mongrels.
Mongrel race.
They changed the word mongrel to rap music. Rap music.
Damn rap music.
Rappers.
A mulatto Latino race.
Oh, just horrible.
Disgusting.
There's more on Rick.
Oh, how did we get there?
That was actually Rick's clip. He's writing a song about it.
They did a exclusive interview with Rick.
Conglomerated mongrel race.
Rick never talked to the media after the Tsunami song getting fired. And he gave this newspaper an exclusive interview. You know the deal with the Tsunami song. I'm sure even the new listeners heard the controversy. Mm-hmm. Our old producer wrote a song going out to this Tsunami victims.
Got himself fired.
In an exclusive interview with the Mercury News first reporter on MercuryNews.com, Delgado said his earlier actions were edgy but misinterpreted.
Of course.
And added that he wouldn't change his act very much for the new station.
That's good. Smart thing to say going in.
Jesus, Rick.
Smart. Don't change.
Up.
I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
Sex in a Church, Tsunami songs. Sure, why not?
That's not what...
AIDS songs.
You got to learn your lesson in the end.
You got to say, look, I screwed up. It went way too far. You know.
Yeah. Or do what Aunt and I do. Don't say much.
You don't say anything. And then once you get the job again, and you're here for a while, then you say, we didn't care, and we're not sorry.
There you go. It was a matter of bad taste, like a blonde joke, Delgado said, of the Tsunami song.
Right.
He's comparing a Tsunami song to
a blonde joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How many orphan children does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know, 300,000?
It's a blonde joke, sure.
Same thing.
Now blonde jokes and Tsunami jokes. Let's see.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Well, you hear about the blonde that climbed a palm tree and watched her boyfriend drown? No?
She owned it.
When they saw that wave coming, I bet you the eyes got big then. They opened right up, those little slits.
Whoa.
Oh, what's coming?
Wow, another classic Delgado quote. It was a matter of bad taste, like a blonde joke, Delgado said of the Tsunami song, which was set to the tune of We Are the World and made a joke of people dying in the December 26th tsunami. Delgado said the song was meant to parody a then-promised Tsunami song by Sharon Stone and Sharon Osbourne. His job is to say he won't be censored, but he will be, said Bryant.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's already tension because she's like, the reporter called her and said, this is what your new hire said. And now she's like, he said what?
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 Compared to
what?
Boy.
Well, his job is to say he won't be censored, but he will be.
Oh, no, really?
But in her head, she's like, what the
What is this guy?
Is he?
Rick.
And then she goes on, we are in it for the long run. We're going to protect our license, and we are here for the community and the listeners. The Tsunami song, obviously, people got fired. Rick.
How much influence did Rick have when he was working with you guys?
On our show?
I mean, to you guys. Like, did you go, okay, that's funny, Rick? Or did you go, like, could you go, Rick, beat it? I don't like that.
Beat it all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
all
you
the time.
just made decisions on what
all
you thought was funny.
That's why, you know what? He should not have been fired for the Tsunami song. His job is to, as a producer, is to hand in stuff, and then the host, whether it was Anthony and I at the time or Miss Jones and that crew, then it's up to her to decide, well, should we go with this or not?
But do all hosts have that? Did she think she had that?
Dude,
God, yeah, Miss Jones.
That's why she's the biggest pussy in radio, and she will get destroyed now because she has been, made out to be a phony. She's a phony. She's an absolute phony. Rick shouldn't have been fired. She should have been fired.
There's no producer that comes running over. Could you see a producer running over, shoving a CD in there, and hitting play without the host knowing that it's going to happen?
You mean in taking charge? Not on this show, I can't.
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Dude, play this!
She was all brave that
holds you
day.
Against the wall with his hog.
She was brave that day. Like she backed that song and played it like it was hers, and even had a little rift with the Asian person on the. What happened? What happened?
Just Ben walking in.
Ben walking into this studio is hysterical.
Is this kid black?
We don't know what
We don't know what he is. He's like that
got nigga
Seinfeld.
hair, man.
He's like that Seinfeld episode.
White boy with nappy hair. What the hell's wrong with him?
I'm just a white boy with good hair.
No, you're.
But you have there's something going on where you're
1% black.
You have some black in you.
Something going on.
Yeah.
Take you to Maury Povich. I hope you're a white mama.
Yeah, you're 1% black.
Did you ever look back into your history, your family history?
Exactly.
They did look big.
Is your grandmother like hip-hop?
They haven't found any black people, but they found Thomas Jefferson in there, so...
Well, are you serious?
Yeah, swear to God.
Yeah, so then, well, Jefferson's been known to...
Wait, you're related to
knock
Thomas
off.
Jefferson?
You sure it's
Apparently.
not George?
Do you get anything for being related to Thomas Jefferson?
No, bragging rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been known to knock off a couple of slave girls, though, in his day.
So I've heard.
They came forward and said that he was doing that, so...
Yeah, it's obvious. You got
So
a little,
I think if you
you
got some Thomas Jefferson in you,
Wow.
I think something was going on there.
You happy about that, you little coon?
Lucky me.
You little moon cricket, huh? Porch monkey?
Do you get invited to the picnic every year? There's like a Thomas Jefferson picnic every year.
Yeah.
I no.
No? Oh.
No.
What, any other family members with that hair?
I have an uncle.
An
with hair
uncle?
just like me.
Tom?
On my mom's.
No?
Hank.
Uncle Hank?
Yeah.
And he's got the same hair as you.
He
But
does.
everybody else has straight hair?
My brother's hair is curly, but not like mine. Like
Yeah?
loose.
You got big dick?
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
size.
he
Just wondering
does. He's
if
a little
that's...
scrawny dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
scrawny guy.
All
All right, we're running out of show. We want to just wrap this up so we can move on. So so Brian had to defend, Rick's comments in the paper.
Mm-hmm.
People got fired. It was meant to be a bad spoof of celebrities and telethons. Delgado said, "My job is to put stuff out there and see what gets a reaction. Hopefully, people will get a kick out of it."
Yeah, he got a kick right on his ass.
And then
out the fucking door.
And then they talked to this Asian lady, that runs the Asian group out there, and she's like, the use of racial slurs is simply unacceptable, no matter what one's ethnicity is. And Delgado, who is of Spanish and Puerto Rican descent, said he thought racial humor was still acceptable so long as the person making fun of a race is of that race.
Oh,
What's your favorite racial slur?
Mine?
What's just the best racial slur? I think Gook is. I just think Gook is the funniest racial slur.
Gook is
going
a
right
funny
now.
one.
That's a nice one.
I'm serious. And I
Sure
could be
ain't the
talking
one
about
I
this.
use the most. I find Gook funny, but the one I use the most, when I'm driving and I'm cut off.
You guys schooled me on this producer. I thought producers had power.
No,
They
not
don't.
at all.
I like to call somebody if they don't do what I want, like a lazy Keith.
Ah, there you go.
Robin, Robin,